Straight in here, guys. 7 composition techniques that you can use to try and improve your photography. First up, which you've probably heard of before, is using the rule of thirds. All of your cameras out there will have the ability to put the little rule of thirds grid on to help you out with this technique. And you basically just need to place your subject on one of the corners of that central square. This will help balance your main subject with the negative space within the rest of the photograph. Number 2, subframing. This basically means adding a frame within your frame to frame the subject. And you can use all sorts of different things like windows, doorways, fences, trees, anything goes really, anything you can use to create that kind of inner frame. Quite a good one because it will get you looking at all your surroundings in a bit of a different way. Number 3, leading lines. Again, you can use lots of things here like roads, walls, brickwork, staircases, anything that will create a leading line and draw your viewer's eye to the subject. Number 4, add depth. You might have seen me use this little technique before where, you know, like I'll snap off like a few leaves from a little tree or something like that and hold them up to the lens, or I'll put the lens up to a wall. Anything basically to create some blur in the frame. It will just help add a little bit of depth in what might otherwise be a little bit of a dull frame. Number 5, get low. I find that by placing the camera, in some cases almost like on the floor, or if not very low, will help to give your subject a bit more dominance in the frame. And I find this works for people, products, objects, anything like that. It also helps to kind of give a little bit of foreground blur again, because, you know, the floor will kind of sort of draw your eye again to the subject. Number 6, shoot up. I don't know if this technique has got a specific name, but it's just something that I like to do from time to time to create more minimal style images. I'll place the subject right at the bottom of the frame so that the top sort of 80% of the frame is all just sky. And like I say, it just gives that sort of minimal kind of look. And finally, number 7 is symmetry. Kind of self-explanatory, but it's just where a part of your frame mirrors the other part of the frame. I find this is probably more suited to architecture photography, although you will see it in wedding photography as well, you know, where you see like all the pews in the church, all that kind of thing. But symmetry is all around us, and the human brain is kind of hardwired to like symmetry because we kind of associate it with beauty. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed those tips. I hope they're coming useful. I don't want to seem too preachy and tell you that they're things that you've got to follow. Obviously, bend the rules and, you know, do your own thing. But, you know, next time you're in a bit of a pinch and you're kind of struggling sort of how to frame something up, hopefully one of those might help out in getting you a better shot. If you did like the vid, please do think about liking and subscribing. I think most of the images in there I use my presets on, which I'll leave a download link to in the description. And I will see you again in the next one. Cheers.